Hi guys, welcome to another video of episode 87. It is draft. We are going to be doing another one to watch draft, and I'm going to show you stuff which has sold on the transfer market. Shadow Chem Style 3.9, 200 for Hawk Chem Style. I screwed up on a few things, as you'll see in a second, guys. It was mainly the squad fitnesses, which has 400 and 250. What an absolute new move! But there is player prices inflated, and we did get rid of them. In some ways, I made a good decision letting him go on open bid because that one went for more than he was actually going for, but others I did lose out on. So that's where all the money's come from this time around. Still got this stuff on the trade pile as well. Obviously not selling, but if you guys do want MSP, PSN codes or cheat game codes, go and check out g2a.com. Their link is down below. If you try and hit over 3,000 likes, that'd be brilliant. And guys, subscribe to me if you're not subscribed already. Formation 4-2-2-2, not happening. 5-2-2-1, tempted. 4-4-2 holding, not happening. I'm going to go with the holding formation, 4-3-3, I think, guys. Can't remember the formation I rocked with yesterday, but this is a last chance for us to get a one-to-watch card, and we've got a hard choice to make. Instantly hard choice. We have got Lionel Messi. We have got Cristiano Ronaldo. This is a tough one straight away, isn't it? Which one would you take? Which one would you take out of that? I think a majority you might go Ronaldo. We're going to go Ronaldo. Striker. Bundes, Belgium, Aubameyang Bundes, Aguero BPL. I'm going to take Mertens. I'm going to see if we can do anything with Mertens. Callahan would be nice. Oh, hello, Callahan. We asked for him, guys, and we got Callahan. We are turning down Mbappe, but if I can go like... actually, another Napoli player there. Zielinski. He has got an informed version, but unfortunately we can't use him because we've not got him. And now we need a... Hey, this might be full BPL, full Serie A. Maybe. I don't know. Imagine if we can do a full Serie A draft. It doesn't... Oh, it does continue. Montalivo. Not bad. Not bad. I don't even want to do a Serie A draft. It's something different, I suppose, isn't it? So we could continue. We haven't really been gifted anything nice on this bunch. I'll take Kolasinac of Arsenal. Come on, give us some more Serie A. We get Barzagli. That's a nice one. Go on, another one. Bonucci. Oh, he's got Team of the Year, though. And I think I've got to take him now. That's a high-rated card, I think. Yeah, I'd be stupid not to take that now. And Cancelo. This is not bad. Apart from two players, guys, we've been able to build a full Serie A draft, and it continues with Perrin as well. That is not bad. Goalkeeper-wise, I think only Handanovic would make it better. And we're not really gifting anyone anywhere there. We need a left-back. Koscielny. And Kimmich. I'll take Koscielny. I don't think it'll matter. And we've got the left back there, guys. We have got Ansaldi of Torino. I think that's a transfer card as well. So that does take us to 100 chem. We just need a left winger. And maybe some subs. Not really interested in any of these, really. So I'll go with Braith, wait for the pace. Schneider, Valero. Ooh, yeah. I would much rather have him in the team. Swap them two round as well. And maybe swap them two round. Takes us to 100. It's just literally Ronaldo now, which is the player causing us the issues. And we're given Bale, Suarez, Costa. I'll go with Bale this time round. Now we're on to the free picks. So we're looking for a left wing, which would work. If not, Ronaldo might be on low chemistry. I don't know if we've had a left. Icardi. Alexis Sanchez. See, we could potentially, because we've got Kolasinac, we've got Koscielny. If we can get an Arsenal midfielder, we might be able to do some business. And I'm going to try and do that. If I don't get a left wing, we get Neymar, no Brazilians link. So I'll take him as well. Final three picks. This is a really fast draft. We get a right winger and Antonelli. So that just double checking that is Calcio. It is. We'll go. So we could put him in. He's on 6 chem, which is better than what thing was on previously. Team of the Year Modric. I don't think we're gonna get an Arsenal player. Anyway. Messi as well. Yeah. I think that's basically it done, guys. A full Serie draft today. Hopefully you guys are happy. I don't know if you would be happy or not, but we've got a decent enough team to rock with. The defence I'm happy with. Low rated on the left back and right back. Dude, I have got an insane bench to pick from. And let's bring him on. 187. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. I don't know what you guys think of this draft. I'm pretty impressed with it. Obviously, we've got game changers which can come on. How long we last in the draft, though, is going to be a different kettle of fish. And we can take him to 7. So 1 player and 7, but it is a full Serie A draft. And that's basically shown, guys. If you start working towards 1 league, you're going to get 1 league. 187, 100 Ken, Calcio 18, 5 La Liga Santander players. And let's try, guys, to go over 100 wins with only 8 losses. We've basically got a 2-to-1 ratio. So 2 wins, 1 loss. When it comes to the draft, let's try and make that ratio a little bit better. And let's get into a draft and see how we do for the final winter 1 to watches with a chance of getting him in packs. So guys, moving on into the first game up against a 5 at the back formation, but I'm going to leave the gameplay on in the background while I discuss some things with you guys, because everybody, well not everybody, a majority of people are getting triggered with the way I am drafting. Now one thing, people complain about me doing La Liga and BPL. Now we know the best players in the game are La Liga and BPL, so obviously draft's going to throw that our way quite a lot, and it's going to be very difficult for us to move away from them leagues because of the choices. You guys have seen some of the captain picks I've had in the past couple of weeks. Literally all 5 players have been La Liga or BPL, so you've got to start off with 1, and then that obviously does shape the way it does move into the rest of the draft. And this one's proved it as well, because of the fact we picked Mertens and then maybe 1 more Serie A player. We're able to link up with the rest and actually build a full Serie A team. So I want to do stuff different, don't get me wrong, but then I had a choice between Ronaldo, 94 rated, and 98 Team of the Year Ronaldo. Now, in my head, Messi, he isn't a striker, and that's why I didn't choose Messi, because Ronaldo, if you guys have used Ronaldo as a striker player, Ronaldo is the best, regardless of what version you use of him, whether it be his 94, his 95, all the way up to his 99, Ronaldo at striker, regardless of the version, guys, is absolutely insane, and that's why I'll always choose him as a super sub style player. But if I didn't have an alternative cam style player, which I do see Lionel Messi as, then I probably would have picked Lionel Messi. And I probably need to start explaining my reasonings through picking players a little bit more, and I think I will do that as of tomorrow, and hopefully it does help, obviously, calm you guys down and understanding the picks I am making, because I remember that back last week I didn't explain my picks, and with that it was like, well, why has he just made that pick, you know? Now, saying that, we went on to win that draft anyway. Regardless of picking 98 team of the 94 Ronaldo over Team of the Year Messi, we won the draft, and the same with Cazorla over Schneiderlin. It was just a personal pick of mine. And you can see in this first game, guys, we pick up a 5-0 win. Now the Serie A team felt good. One of the problems which I was going to realise, maybe not in this game, it would have been nice to have got my keeper tested in the first game, but he never. And this game he started getting tested and didn't feel comfortable. He didn't feel like a defender, a goalkeeper which could save shots. Now, I've never used Perrin before, I don't think, and he wasn't getting tested as much as I wanted him to, because once I come up against a capable opponent, he started making mistakes. Now, this opponent did have a few chances. We got very lucky with the keeper saves that Perrin were making, but they weren't nice ones. We got 2-0 up in this game in the 16th minute, looking pretty good for the win as well. And Mertens was doing damage in the striker position. But when I got bored, guys, I brought on Lionel Messi. I also brought on Neymar and also brought on Ronaldo. As you can see, Ronaldo's on the field of play now. Does a fake shot, look like he's going to pass it in, and drives it in himself. 3-0 in the 39th minute, and doing work in the quarter-final of the draft. A nice finish by him. And obviously with the attacking style team that we did have, we were going to get goals. We were going to score goals. But I just wasn't really getting tested in defence in the first 2 games. This goal is the worst goal I have ever scored. I have no idea how it goes in, but the keeper definitely should have saved it. I don't know if it like mismanaged the defender control, and then that knocks the keeper off from miscontrolling it, but it was annoying. And then Perrin get tested. He reminded me of the 94 Yashin. His placement on his line just was not good. And you can see, guys, we do pick up a 4-1 victory in this game and do move on into the next one. So the semi-final up against Team Ronaldo, the one to watch Costa, Path to Glory Sol, Inform, Alonso, Team Ramos, some nice players in his team, and Matuidi through to Mertens, brilliant turn, brilliant finish. We go 1-0 up with a nice placement into the bottom corner. The start button was pressed within 10 minutes. It wasn't to rage quit, it was actually to make some changes. In the 33rd minute, we put the ball into the area, dribble out with Ronaldo. Ronaldo gets absolutely wiped out in the area by Sergio Ramos. Very, very tricky dribbling, and you can see that our man Mertens steps up for the penalty, puts it to the right-hand side, and the keeper didn't move. 2-0 in the 33rd minute. And we're feeling good every time we went forward as well, especially with the danger men of Messi, Ronaldo and Neymar on the field, as well as Mertens as well. You can see Zielinski, ball through to Ronaldo. Ronaldo works the space, gets the shot off, 3-0. Start button instantly pressed, and that was looking like it was going to be game over for my opponent in the semi-final of the FUT draft, and we will be progressing through to the final. So not many goals up until this point. You can see that I have repeatedly been talking about the keeper being tested, and after this rage quit, we were going to get our keeper tested, which was not fun. Our final opponent, 3 at the back, with Koscielny, Bartra, Sol, Bergkamp, Suarez, Bale, Silva and Carrasco, and also Thomas as well, some nice players in his team. And we instantly found out that Perrin has no hands. It was annoying, but we're going to find out now. Suarez with a bit of dribbling, nice bit of turn work and a brilliant shot into the top corner. I still don't know why the keepers are positioned, well, just really Perrin, why he's positioned on his 6-yard area, 6-yard line from that area, from that distance. I just don't know. A chip through ball through to Bale. Bale with the half volley into the top corner. That was a very nice finish. 2-0 up to my opponent within 7 minutes. This could have gone sour pretty quickly, but in the 9th minute, guys, Messi gets the ball inside the area. Ball through to Ronaldo. Ball bounces to Neymar. Neymar gets a snapshot off. 2-1 in the 9th minute. Very, very nice finish, and we're looking like we could potentially pull it back, but that was our first shot on target. So my keeper had no hands. His keeper felt like he had no hands, but did pull off some saves. And you can see ball through to Messi. Messi with the shot. Keeper didn't get down to it with his hands, and we go 2-2. Back on level terms in the 18th minute. But we are far from finished with this game, guys. It's literally another shed load of goals. 3-2. Keeper gets his hand to it, lets it into the back of the net. But I'm not going to blame the keeper, because I shouldn't be allowing my opponent into these shooting positions as much as I should, but it would be nice for a keeper to make a save, you know. Ronaldo makes it 3-3. 35th minute, 6 goals scored already, and I think that's more than all the goals scored in any of the games up until this point. And like I said, guys, I think we are literally 8 goals out. Still 8 more goals in the game. Bergkamp, shot into the top corner, goes in. Brilliant finish. Zielinski, inside the area, he's able to work it to Mertens. Mertens gets the bottom corner shot off. 4-4 at halftime. Mental. 8 goals already in this game, and then it did start to slow down that little bit into the second half. Ball through to Cancelo, bad touch by his defender, putting it into the path of Messi. Messi through to Mertens. Mertens through to Zielinski. Zielinski through to Ronaldo. Nice work, brilliant shot. 5-4. First time in the game, guys. We are in the lead, but I wasn't confident in holding this lead just because of the way, how confident he was in the attack and how confident I was in the attack, but defending wise, me and him were just non-existent. Ball through to Bergkamp. Bergkamp with the shot and another goal near post. Perrin is beaten. 5-5 in the 55th minute. Crazy. Crazy. It gets worse, guys. 58th minute, he starts another attack. Koscielny inside through to Partey. Partey through to Suarez to Bale through to Coutinho through to Carrasco, and Perrin is beaten again 6-5 in the 59th minute. It wasn't looking good. Obviously the attacks had slowed down. The player staminas were getting absolutely screwed. Not only my players, but also his players. And then in the 73rd minute, you can see the ball through to Ronaldo. Ronaldo gets it on the inside through to Matuidi through to Ronaldo. Ronaldo with the pass inside to Messi. Zielinski, sorry, and Zielinski gets the goal, makes it 6-6, and that was how we did stand going into extra time. So we levelled it up at 6-6, and then, unfortunately, stamina was becoming an issue. You can see Carrasco's stamina's dead. Matuidi got nowhere near him. Ball's whipped in. Brilliant header by Bergkamp into Bale, and the ball deflects off, I think, our defender and dribbles into the back of the net. 7-6 to my opponent, and I wasn't feeling comfortable at coming back into this game because then my opponent did decide to do the possession game to hold on to the lead, and fair play to him. I probably would have done the same if I took the lead as well. And you can see the 116th minute. We're an all-out attack trying to get the ball. Ball whipped in from Coutinho to the back post where Bonucci is. Downward header, beats Perrin. 8-6. We lose in the draft final. But it was a fun game. It's just a painful game in terms of trying to defend. Let's hopefully never take this into champs. So guys, a crazy game to finish off this draft. You can see what we changed to, dropping Mertens to the right, Ronaldo to the middle, Neymar to the left, and Messi in the centre mid spot. And stamina wise, these players, I don't think I can see stamina, but they were absolutely dead by the 90th minute. What score was it, like 8-6? Mental scoreline, but it was a fun game nonetheless. Just shame that my keeper can't save anything and his keeper saved a few. But some of the goals he scored, I think this one I was like really surprised. Was it this one? Yeah, like Perrin jumped over the ball there. He just wasn't a good keeper. This chance, his first goal to make it 7-6, it was just unlucky. Bounces off my defender, goes into the back of the net. Nothing I could do about that. And the final one obviously whipped him. And this one should have been saved as well, I think. Dodgy keeping Perrin. I don't think I'll be going near him again. But it was fun. We got to have a play around with the Calcio A/Serie and pick up a draft. Ooh, what do we get? Premium Gold Player Pack. I think that's the same one we got the other day as well. So let's see what we get from it. If we can get a one to watch, that'd be nice. This is the final one of the one to watches anyway. Nothing in there because we've not got a thick pack. Disgusting. Disgusting. We do get an 82 rated Balotelli and him. So not bad. We've got a few Spanish players in there, high rated as well. He might sell also. I know the Spanish ones are selling. Huddleston. No, he's not selling, so we'll hold on to him. We'll get rid of them. And Balotelli. I don't know if Balotelli's selling, but 82 rateds. Oof, are still pretty high at the moment, so might be able to make some money on him. Hold the rest of the players, and now we've got the Jumbo Premium Gold Pack with 7 rares inside it. Are we going to get an 83 rated plus, or is it going to be a disappointing end? It's looking like it's going to be a disappointing end to the one to watch run, but we're getting another Spanish. Castiello. Don't think his price is worth as much. We've got a transferred Mangala. Them two may sell. We'll hold on to them two. We'll sell Rafa. Hold on to all the other consumables as well, I think. Store all that to the club. And I think the rest is discard apart from the players. So there we are, guys. Job is done. I think we have made a little bit of money this week just because of the price inflation of the SBCs has put out. And you can see that we have sold the Bundesliga, a player contract, sorry, manager contract, and that Chen guy. And we've got a lot of stuff to sell with that, this Messer as well. So looking pretty good. Guys, leave a like, rate, and subscribe if not. We're back tomorrow, probably with the, depending on what EA drop on Friday, I don't know. We'll see what we decide to do regards to the Draft of Glory. My roots are strong.